The older I get, the more I realize time is moving faster, whether I'm ready or not. Um, Seeing older coworkers who once had dreams, like when I go to work, and like seeing how they're all older now, it's kind of like depressing to me. And I'm not throwing shade or hate towards anybody. This is just like me explaining the feelings that I feel when I see people like this and seeing people like older who once had dreams and goals in life, but they just relied on comfort and not taking a risk to do something different with their lives. It makes me feel like that if I don't do something today, then I am gonna end up being like those people, and I really don't want that to happen for myself. I have bigger goals, as everybody should have bigger goals in life. But like once again, no shade towards other people, but people they get comfortable. You know what I'm saying? People get comfortable, and comfort can waste your years. Getting a job, realizing okay, like you like the pay is decent, but it takes years to build up like a higher pay rate. That's comfort. You know what I'm saying? Staying at a job because you like the benefits and stuff. But don't get me wrong, like the benefits are always good at certain jobs, the insurance and whatnot, dental, medical, like whatever you have. But then again, uh, just being stuck at a job because they offer you these things, you know what I'm saying? When you can start that business that you've always wanted to start and then know for a fact that you have money to get, for dental or for medical and, and those things that will help you along in your life. But yeah, man, being comfortable can waste your time, and that's something that I've seen working a few jobs for a few years ever since I was 16. I started my first job at 16. I'm 21, so 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Yes, in the 5 years that I have been working, I graduated high school 3 years ago in 2023, and I've had quite a few jobs since then. And every job, it's not the same work, but it's the same like things that I see, which is people been there for a very long time, people not wanting to do the things that the job makes them do. And it gets like sad and it gets depressing to me because I don't want to be stuck, and being around that makes me feel like I don't have a choice but to be stuck. But then again, you always have a choice with your life. You are your life. But the more you work at a job, you never realize how fast the months go by and how months start disappearing. Like when I was working at I was working at Amazon, and I had started in November, and then the months was just like flying past, and I was like, dang, I've been here for 4 months now, and it all just went by, doing the same exact thing for 4 months, for 10 hours a day, for like 6 days a week, man. And it's just repetitive, and it makes you feel like a robot, like a slave robot, and I don't want to feel like that, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm going into a new job on Monday, and the pay is gonna be good, but like the pay on the paychecks is gonna be good, but I know it's gonna be the same thing as my other jobs were, just working, waiting until a week to get paid, or like bi-weekly. I'm stuttering, for a bi-weekly paycheck, and it's always the same thing. Like no matter what you do for work, it's always the same outcome. You're doing the same thing as everybody else in the world, and nothing different, nothing changes. And then the months are going by so fast, you don't even realize you're doing the same thing for 6 months, and now you're just, you're still there. No hate to anybody though. It's just that I do personally have a fear of waking up at 40 years old, when I'm 40, and still being stuck, still relying on a paycheck and for an hourly pay raise, a hourly pay rate, making the same amount as somebody who just started, who's 18 years old, and I'm making the same pay as somebody who's 18 years old and I'm 40, and it just makes me, that'll make me feel like, dang, like what am I doing with my life? I need to progress. I need to do more. I need to get this so I can build this, and just do more for myself and for surely my family. And I just want more out of life, as everybody should. Life is short. I've been here for 22 years and it's gone by pretty quick. Life is short. I've seen my friends pass away. I've seen my family members pass away who, you know, are the same age as me. You know, I lost a friend who I'm older than now. You know what I'm saying? He didn't even get to see 19, you know? And it makes me think, you know, life is so short. Anything can happen. So just whatever you want to do in life, start it today. You know, don't wait until tomorrow or next week. If you need the money for it, start planning out what you need to do. And then once you get the money, that's when you execute your plan, you know? Always be strategic, but then again, planning doesn't work without taking action, you know what I'm saying? Somebody could sit and plan for months, but the person who takes action on what they want to do is going to get the farthest, like I guarantee, because they're putting in the work day by day, week by week, month by month. They're going to get way farther than somebody who's just sitting down in their notes planning out how they want everything to be. 9 times out of 10, like, the way you plan is not how the end goes. Like, that's a line from a Kodak Black song. And you know, he's right when he says that. Sometimes the way you plan is not how the end goes, but you'll get there still. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might not get there the way that you think you're gonna get there, but it doesn't mean you're not gonna get there. It may be some obstacles that you didn't think will come your way, and you don't know how to overcome it because you didn't plan for that. You know what I'm saying? You can plan for everything, but you can't always know what's gonna happen, is basically what I'm trying to say right there. But yeah, man, so I guess what I'm trying to do and what everybody should be doing is start whatever you want to do, start it today. That drop shipping business you want to start that today. That cold calling business you want to do or whatever, start it today, you know. If you keep on waiting, you know, the hours and the days and the weeks and then the months, then the years and the decades are going to go past, and you're going to sit there like, dang, I didn't do anything. I didn't start it on this day, and now I'm here today. You know what I'm saying? You have control of your life, and nobody is going to do anything for you in this life. You know, if you want it, you have to go get it. And that's just that's always how it's going to be. That's always how it's been. And yeah, man, but thank you guys for watching this video. And I'll be back with another one. Peace.